Hi, everybody. So today is the day where I get to let out all my anger for the worst movies of 2021. And I know some people don't like doing these lists. I think it's important when I've watched over 200 feature films in the year to show the full spectrum of the good and the bad. So that people know I'm not just I say everything's good. I think it's important to show as a critic that you have both sides. And I admire a lot of the people that are in these movies. It's nothing personal against their effort. It's just different tastes. So no mean spiritedness, no, nothing bad. Just my personal taste of what I didn't care for. Number 10, I have Addams Family to Part 2. And I actually liked the first Addams movie, the animated film. I thought that it was funny and it genuinely had some laughs and some decent animation. So I was happy with it. And then this one comes along and I just didn't like it. I thought it was boring. I thought that very few of the jokes landed and it was just bland. This was a very bland movie to me, which was such a shame because it has such a great voice cast and there's so much potential to do something interesting with this, but I didn't care for it. At number 9, I have the Bigfoot family, and I really loved the first Son of Bigfoot. I gave it a very strong review. When I first saw it, I told a lot of people to go see it. I really thought that the story of this young man and finding his father is Bigfoot and everything, I thought it was really well done. I really liked the music. I really liked the animation. I thought was solid. I just enjoyed the first Son of Bigfoot a lot. And then this one was just really bland. So that was disappointing. The whole story of this mad scientist and kind of going after them, and it was just a really bland adventure movie. Where the first one I thought had way more heart, and I was more invested in the character. So that was disappointing to me. At number 8, we have Charming, and I guess this came out way long ago in other places, but it came out here in 2021, and I just really didn't like it. I didn't like how all of the princesses were stupid the entire movie, and yes, they're under a curse, but it was just too much. And I didn't like the lead character, the prince. I know he's supposed to start out kind of a jerk, but he never really won me over. The animation's terrible. I just didn't like Charming. And the songs I didn't care for either. At number 7, I have Fast 9. Yeah, this low. I just didn't like it. I didn't think it was funny. I didn't think that it was exciting. I didn't like any of the stunts or the chases and races and bringing back characters, and the characters going to space, and it just didn't work for me at all. I thought it was really actually kind of bland, even though it has all of this big stunts and stuff. I've seen it all before. It was nothing that was exciting to me or interesting, and I just didn't like it. And number 6, I have Diana the Musical. This was the year of the musicals. There were so many that were great. There were so many that were like okay to me. And then there was Diana the Musical, which was its own level of problems. I mean, it's already closed on Broadway, not surprised. The book is terrible. The songs are terrible. The only thing I really liked in this movie was the costumes, and the costume changes are pretty impressive in this play, I should say. But it was bad. It was really bad. So that's my number 6. Number 5 is Boss Baby Family Business. I didn't like the first one. I didn't like this one. This one felt like 2 hours of just watching two babies fight for just unending. I really just did not like the tone or the jokes, or I don't know, I just hated it. It was terrible. And I mean, I liked the one little girl, and anything with her was pretty good. But I don't know, just the two of them and the whole conceit, it's not for me. I don't like Boss Baby. And number 4 is one that probably none of you have seen. Hope not. It's called Taming the Garden. And this is a movie that I watched at Sundance, and it's literally a tree, the whole movie. We're not talking like with any kind of analysis or commentary or no, it's just following a tree for 2 hours. Yeah, it's really bad. Sundance movies can be terrible. Number 3, I have Home Sweet Home Alone. This was just so misguided in every way. I don't understand what they were thinking, why they decided to do this way. I don't understand. I mean, why on earth would you make the thieves the protagonists? That was such a mistake. It was terrible. I don't want to think about it anymore. Number 2, I have Earwig and the Witch. And this just was like, had no story to it. Like it felt like all lead up, kind of like Artemis Fowl to me, where it was all lead up, building up the world. And then nothing happened. There was no story. And the animation is hideous. And if you put Studio Ghibli on your product, I'm going to hold it to a higher standard. This was terrible. And I'm sorry, Goro. I was rooting for you. I wanted to love this. I could not love it. It was awful. Number 1, the worst movie that I saw in 2021 is called America, the Motion Picture. And this is supposed to be like a gross out, disgusting movie. And so I knew what I was watching when I started it, but I didn't think that they did anything interesting with that gross out. It certainly didn't make me laugh. And it like picked the same gross out jokes over and over and over and over and over again, and you just grow weary of it. I mean, I didn't care for the animation, the style of the animation, using these heroes and these characters from history and making them vile and disgusting, and it was just vile and disgusting, and I hated every minute of it. It's definitely not made for me. I get that, but I feel like I should have enjoyed something about it, and I just didn't. I thought it was just awful. So that's the worst movie that I saw in 2021 is America, the Motion Picture. I did not care for that one. So let me know what your worst were. I would love to hear in the comments section. And please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it very much. And then please check out the Patreon group and the merch store. I would so much appreciate that. We have #AnimationJunkie shirts and other products for the film fan in your life. So thanks so much for a great 2021, and let's move on from never thinking about these films ever again. Talk to you all later. Bye, everyone.